Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So excited to be back. So guys, today we are going to be learning new flexibility trick. This for also beginners or advanced. So if you want to get flexible with me, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Now we are going to be going into our stretches. This is our first stretch. Come with me, let's go. So our first stretch is going to be a butterfly stretch while in the neck circles. We're going to be doing neck circles. So for our second stretch, we're going to be trying to rest on our butterfly stretch to get a very deep stretch. But if you can, just push your butterfly stretch to do it more. But this is more like effective in your stretch. But if you're not that advanced, you can just push your butterfly stretch and it's also good. Thank you. So we are not almost done, but we are getting somewhere. So we are going to be going into our lunge. And now if you can raise your hands up, you do it. If you can't raise your hands up, you drop your hands down, but make sure you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. So now we are going to going sideways while in the lunge. This will give you very good stretch in your hamstrings and so on. So we are going to continue with it. We are going to be going into our next stretch, which is going to be our front lunge. We are going to try to feel a very deep stretch. If you can't do the way I'm demonstrating, you can just put your hands on the floor to feel a deeper stretch, or just feel a stretch but not that deep. So we are now going to be going to another stretch, which is going back and forth in our lunge. So now guys, for the next stretch, we are going to be doing all these stretches in our other leg, which we are going to be doing the same thing demonstrated in the first one in the other leg. So just continue with the stretch. I hope you keep on with this stretch. You get flexible so fast. So guys, now we are going to be going into our downward dog. We are going to be walking into our legs so that we can feel a very deep stretch in our hamstrings. We are going to be doing this 5 times, and if you can't just do it, you can just stay in your downward dogs while feeling a stretch. So now I know before the next 1 week, if you keep doing these stretches, you'll be able to do the one I'm demonstrating right now. So guys, for the next stretch, we are going to be trying to hold our ankle or to touch our feet. That will give you a very deep stretch in our hamstrings too. So guys, I'm just telling you guys hi here. So we are almost there, not like almost there, but we are almost there, don't worry. So guys, we are going to be doing our one leg, we're going to be stretching our legs now. We're going to be doing it in this leg and in the other one. So just follow the stretches and I'm sure you're going to get there. Love you guys. So after doing it in the straight leg, we are going to also be doing it in our bent leg so that we can feel a very deep stretch. Either you can raise your hands up or you can rest on your legs. That's how I was demonstrating. Now we are going to be doing it in our other leg. So just watch And please, as you are watching, follow along. Thank you. So guys, for the next stretch, we are going to be holding our hands in, like, we are going to go into a flat surface and holding our hands to feel a deeper stretch in our back. But if you can't do this, you can just like do a back bend. But if you cannot do a back bend, you can just like kneel down and like stretch your back a little bit with my back stretches that I've already posted. But this one is for people that are already advanced, because this stretch is really helpful at the back. So now we're going to be stretching our two legs. We're going to be putting our hands on our ankle while sitting down. So guys, that's how. The thing is just that if you want to get flexible, it's not by you saying you want to get flexible, but keeping to your promise of always stretching. So guys, please follow along with this stretch. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at something. So follow along with this stretch and you see the improvements. So I want us to like rest a bit because we are halfway there. So we should do it down like a child pose to like rest our shoulders, our back and our body. Now I'm really sweating, and is this how you know that the stretch is really like giving you effects in your body? So now we're going to be stretching our hands like I always do. You stretch your hands. This is a full body stretch to get flexible. So we are going to be stretching our hands and stretching it again. The two stretches I always do for my hands, and it's very good. This stretch for your hands is very helpful, like when you want to do a back bend, a leg hold, and so many more. So we will continue from there to our next stretch, guys. So our next stretch is going to be a very stretch for our leg. It's not that hard, so you can do this even though you're advanced. You're not advanced, you can do it. You can raise your leg higher than me. It's really good. We're going to be repeating it in our other leg, so we can, if you want to get something, you have to do it in the both leg. You have to find a good, like a leg that that will fit more. So guys, we're going to go into our next stretch, which is going to be a leg hold, but you holding the wall to assist yourself. But if you can't do it like I'm demonstrating, just do like I'm demonstrating, and please hold a flat surface if you are not advanced. And now you are just going to hold it for a bit to feel that stretch in your hands. This is why you're always stretching your hands, because this thing is really good. Now we're going to go into a half needle, but if you can't do the half needle, you can also do like I'm demonstrating. I already posted a video about how to get your needle or your scorpion, so please go and watch that one too if you haven't gotten yours yet. Now we're going to just be stretching our back, because the last stretch was like extreme. But if you didn't do that one, because that stretch is very like painful or so, you can also just do this one. It's very simple and just gives you a good stretch in your hamstring. So guys, we are still on our stretch in our back. So we are going to be doing a down, like you're going to push in your cat-cow pose. You're going to be pushing in your back and raise it back to feel a deeper stretch in your back, guys. So this is a very effective stretch too for your back and your hands. So I already did this cat-cow pose in one of my videos when somebody said I should do it for them. So you are almost there, you're almost done. So for the next stretch, we are going to be doing our back bend. But if you can't do your back bend, you can do like I'm demonstrating and hold it for as long as I had my back bend. But if you can do your back bend, you can do it. But if you are really advanced, you can straighten your leg and hold it. Okay, so I also posted a video on how to do your back bend. Also go and watch that one. If you haven't gotten your back bend yet, I recommend that video for you. Now we're going to straighten our legs. Yeah, we have been stretching since, and we need like a stretch to like feel relaxed and be relaxed. So we're going to stretching our legs one by one because we will need it for the next stretch. We are almost done, guys. It's just a few stretches more, and I know you can do this for 2 weeks and get your flexibility. My name is Get Flexible with me. We are doing this together. I'm not as flexible as any other person. I'm just myself. So now we are going to be going into our split. But if you can't go into your split, or if you can go into your split, you can raise your hands up. If you can't go into your split, you can go into your half split and raise your hands up. If you can't raise your hands up, you can drop it down and just stay in your half split. Now I'm going to be going back into my split and raise my hands up. For people that are advanced, please raise your hands up, or you can go into a straddle and place your belly button on the floor. So this is going to be like the stretch, like the second to the last stretch. Now we are going to also be in that split, but rest on our front leg. If you can't do it, just stay in your split and raise your hands or drop your hands down. Now we are going to going into a lunge, or if you can't, like if I said, if you can't go into your split, you can also be in a lunge or your half split. Now we're going to be going into a child pose. We're going to be going into a child pose for the last stretch. This is the last stretch to relax and feel relaxed and be relaxed. So guys, this is the last stretch, and I love you guys. Bye bye. Make sure you do the stretch if you want to get flexible. We're getting flexible together. Bye bye. Love you.